Ken Yaman's heart-wrenching revelation. Is Sarah Bluma's truth finally out? What happens when a celebrity heartthrob steps out of the spotlight to defend the woman he loves? Can a single statement shatter the vicious rumors swirling in the gossip mills? And what secrets lie behind the silence of Ken Yaman, the man who's captured hearts across Turkey and Italy? Welcome to Magazine News and Gossip, where we dive into the electrifying story that sets social media ablaze. Buckle up, because this isn't just another love story. It's a tale of courage, pain, and a fight for justice that will leave you speechless. Before we plunge into the drama, don't forget to subscribe to Magazine News and Gossip for the juiciest updates. Your support keeps us digging for the truth. Now, let's unravel the mystery behind Ken Yaman's emotional confession and the woman at the heart of it all, Sarah Bluma. A star's silence speaks volumes. Ken Yaman, the chiseled star of Turkish and Italian screens, has always been a magnet for attention. His smoldering looks and undeniable charisma have made him a household name, but this time, it's not his on-screen charm that's making headlines. For weeks, Ken has been unusually quiet. No dazzling smiles on red carpets, no cryptic social media posts, just a heavy silence that's left fans buzzing with questions. What's behind this sudden retreat? Could it be tied to the woman who's been relentlessly targeted by online trolls, Sarah Bluma? The rumor mill exploded when Ken was spotted hand-in-hand with a mysterious woman in Italy. Whispers turned into accusations, branding Sarah as a homewrecker and a married woman, entangled in a scandalous affair. Social media became a battleground, with harsh judgments flying. She abandoned her child. She's cheating on her husband. But what if everything you've heard is a lie? Ken Yaman's bombshell statement has turned the narrative upside down, revealing a story far more complex and heartbreaking than the tabloids could ever imagine. The truth behind Sarah Bluma's pain. In a raw and powerful statement, Ken Yaman broke his silence, and the world wasn't ready for what he had to say. Sarah Bluma is not a married woman, he declared, his voice trembling with conviction. She's a survivor of abuse, stripped of her child, and fighting a battle most of you can't even fathom. I love her, and I'll stand by her side no matter what. These words weren't just a defense of his love. They were a rallying cry against the vicious mob mentality that's torn Sarah apart. Far from the heartless mother painted by her critics, Sarah's story is one of unimaginable pain. For years, she endured a toxic marriage filled with psychological and physical abuse. Worse still, her fight for custody of her son has been met with cruel obstacles, leaving her separated from the child she loves more than anything. Ken's revelation wasn't just about clearing Sarah's name. It was about exposing the human tragedy hidden behind the headlines. Sarah's not the villain. She's a warrior, battling to reclaim her life and her son. And Ken Yaman? He's not just her partner. He's her fiercest ally, carrying the weight of her pain as if it were his own. The cost of silence. Why did Ken Yaman, a man known for his bold presence, stay silent for so long? The answer lies in the storm raging around Sarah. Every day, social media unleashed a torrent of hate. She left her son for Ken. She's a disgrace. These baseless accusations didn't just wound Sarah. They left Ken grappling with a dilemma. Speak out and risk fueling the fire, or stay silent and watch the woman he loves be torn apart. Behind the scenes, sources close to Ken reveal a man transformed by grief. His usual vibrancy dimmed, his social media went quiet, and even his iconic smile seemed to fade. He's been carrying a heavy burden, a friend confided. Seeing Sarah judged so unfairly, knowing her truth, it's taken a toll. This wasn't the Ken Yaman the world knew. This was a man wrestling with the injustice of a society quick to judge and slow to listen. A love beyond the spotlight. Ken and Sarah's story began in Italy, where their chemistry first sparked headlines. But what started as a private romance quickly became a public spectacle. Tabloids pounced, spinning tales of infidelity and betrayal. "She's married," they screamed. "She abandoned her child." The truth? Sarah's marriage ended years ago, dissolved in the wake of abuse. Her fight for her son continues, tangled in a legal system that's left her with limited access to him. Ken's decision to speak out wasn't just about love, it was about humanity. "You don't know her story," he told the world. "You see a snapshot and think you understand, but you don't. Sarah's fighting for her child, for her dignity, and I'm fighting with her." His words cut through the noise, challenging the culture of snap judgments and online lynch mobs. This isn't just a romance, it's a stand against injustice. Ken Yaman, the heartbreaker, has become a defender, not just of Sarah, but of every woman silenced by society's cruelty. His statement was a wake-up call. Before you judge, ask yourself, what don't you know? The social media storm. Social media can be a double-edged sword, and for Sarah Bluma, it's been a weapon. Turkish and Italian users alike piled on, their comments dripping with venom. "She's using Ken for fame." What kind of mother leaves her child? The lack of evidence didn't matter. Gossip spread like wildfire, fueled by half-truths and outright lies. Ken's response was a masterclass in restraint and power. "You've judged a woman without knowing her pain," he said. "You've called her names without understanding her fight. I'm here to tell you you're wrong." His words sparked a firestorm of their own, with supporters rallying behind him. Hashtags like #SarahIsNotAlone and #StandWithSarah began trending, as fans and activists alike praised Ken's courage. Yet, not everyone was convinced. Some skeptics dismissed his statement as a publicity stunt, a way to salvage his image. But the evidence tells a different story. Italian media recently uncovered court documents detailing Sarah's legal battle, confirming her history of abuse and her ongoing fight for custody. Women's rights organizations in Italy have also stepped in, highlighting the systemic pressures Sarah faces. Ken's support, both emotional and financial, has been a lifeline, with reports suggesting he's even consulted lawyers to bolster her case. A voice for the voiceless. Sarah Bluma's silence wasn't weakness, it was survival. The weight of her trauma, the loss of her son, and the public's relentless scrutiny left her with little room to speak. But Ken became her voice, her shield, and her strength. "Sarah's not alone," he declared, and those words have become a mantra for a growing movement. In Italy, the hashtag #SarahNonEsola has taken off, with women sharing their own stories of abuse and injustice. Turkish fans, initially divided, have begun to rally behind Ken's message, with many apologizing for jumping to conclusions. "We didn't know," one user wrote. "Ken's right. We judged too quickly." This story transcends romance. It's about a woman reclaiming her narrative and a man refusing to let her fight alone. Ken's actions have sparked a broader conversation about the dangers of social media witch hunts and the real-world impact of unchecked gossip. "We need to listen before we speak," he urged. "We need to understand before we judge." A new chapter. As the dust settles, Sarah Bluma is slowly stepping out of the shadows. Sources say she's working on a project with a women's rights organization, aiming to share her story and inspire others. She wants to turn her pain into purpose, an insider revealed. She's not hiding anymore. For Ken, this moment marks a turning point. The man once defined by his charm and good looks has shown a depth few expected. His silence wasn't a retreat, it was a gathering of strength. Now he's back, not just as an actor, but as a voice for change. "Love isn't just about the good times," he said. "It's about standing together through the storms." The power of one voice. Can Yaman and Sarah Bloomer's story is more than a celebrity scandal. It's a testament to resilience, empathy, and the courage to stand up for what's right. In a world quick to judge, Can's words remind us of the power of compassion. Sarah's not a mother who forgot her child, he said. She's a mother fighting to hold on to him. This isn't the end of their story. It's a new beginning. As Sarah continues her legal battle and Can stands firmly by her side, they're rewriting the narrative, not just for themselves, but for countless others. Their love isn't just a headline. It's a beacon of hope, proving that one voice, one stand, can change everything. So, what's next for Can and Sarah? Will their love withstand the scrutiny? And will society finally learn to listen before it speaks? Stay tuned to magazine news and gossip for every twist and turn in this unforgettable saga. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're just getting started.